Coming up on Full Sail Live, the NFL honors took center stage last night. That bad man in Green Bay was there to take home some familiar hardware. Then, the NBA trade deadline did not disappoint. We take you through the ins and outs of the blockbuster deal that shook up the Eastern Conference. Coming up next on Full Sail Live. Welcome to Full Sail Live. I'm AJ Johnson. And we start in California at the NFL Honors Award ceremony, where Aaron Rodgers, a man who's had so many questions surrounding his future, finally had one answered last night. And he had his head coach Matt LaFleur to thank for the moment.
And the 2021 AP Most Valuable Player is Aaron Rodgers.
2 out of 3 years winning this thing, you're a huge part of this. I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks for trusting me, supporting me, empowering me, and making things easy for me. Appreciate you, buddy.
That was Rodgers' second consecutive MVP award and the fourth of his career. It was quite deserving as Rodgers threw for 37 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, one fewer pick than last season. Though the questions were never about Rodgers' talent, it was always about where that talent would be playing. Many expect that to be the next Rodgers question answered. But it's hard to believe that we won't pick up this offseason right where we left it last offseason. To the NBA, where the trade deadline made for an exciting day of new faces and new places, including 2 stars with very uncertain futures, combining to make the blockbuster trade of the day. It was just 2 weeks ago, 76ers president Daryl Morey stated he was willing to keep Ben Simmons past the trade deadline. At the same time in Brooklyn, James Harden was becoming increasingly frustrated in the midst of what would become an 11-game losing streak. But with less than 2 hours left in the trade deadline, the call was made. The 76ers and the Nets would trade superstars in hopes of improving their chances to win this year's title. Here's how the trade breaks down. Brooklyn agrees to send James Harden and Paul Millsap, while the 76ers agree to send Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, and 2 first-round picks. So, who won this trade? Well, I could stand here and give you all of this statistical data that points to one or the other, but let's take a look at the only thing that matters, their play on the court. We take a look at the top highlights from each player's career, and we let you decide. We start with the passing genius of Ben Simmons, behind the back drop-off for Dario Saric for the easy 2. Number 3 for James Harden, the moment he was born. Dunks all over J.J. Hickson for the poster. Take a breather, young man. Number 2 for Ben Simmons, can't fall asleep, he's too smart for that with the 2-handed dunk. Thornwell turns his back, Ben Simmons to the rack. Number 2 for James Harden, Shake and Bake is his new nickname. Ricky Rubio all on the ground. A step back 3. Crowd goes wild and deservedly so. Number 1 for Ben Simmons. They're on the break. And Shake Milton with the alley, and Simmons goes way up to get it. Oh man, take a look at this replay and look at the height. Ben Simmons, an athlete. And number 1 for James Harden. The disrespect to Wesley Johnson. Waits for him to get up and hits the 3. Look at it again. He licks his lips. 3-pointer in his face. James Harden. Well, one thing that's clear is both of these organizations have gained a player that can help them win now. That's going to do it for Full Sail Live. Tune in tomorrow when we preview Super Bowl 56. I'm AJ Johnson. We'll see you next time.